Okay. I'm in. Do you see me now?
Let's see.
No active games.
It still says Alien Pickle
Are
is
you
not.
sure your name's Alien Pickle?
Yeah, I added you guys.
ALIEN.
I'm added there as Spasticus. So if you, I'm
I
not
added all three of you. You're all on my friends list.
Let me see if I can create a game. Let me see if I can drag. Okay, I can add Alien Pickle, even though.
Yeah, the P is not capital.
Right.
The A is capital, but yes.
So hello everyone, and welcome to another board game night here on LAN Party Thursdays, where we take a break from space games to have something of a palate cleanser, to try something a little bit different, to vary the content of the channel, however you want to look at it. Tonight we are playing a game that my good friend from the Upper Memory Block podcast, Joe Mastriani, was kind enough to gift to me just a couple weeks ago. D&D Lords of Waterdeep, which is a Dungeons & Dragons board game. And it's actually pretty great. I've only done the tutorial, but Spaz, you've played it, and Hunter, you've played it, and you guys seem to like it.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if I can start this game. Oh,
wow, this game finding thing is really strange. Like the mouse wheel scrolls it sideways.
Well, he's gonna just invite us to the thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like I hit the magnifying glass and it shows me a list of games, but it's like there's only 4, and then instead of
my long
scrolling
lost twin
vertical,
brother.
I'm almost. It's weird that like I couldn't determine which faction was which. I just clicked. I'm like, I thought there'd be a tooltip or something, but there wasn't. So I just clicked. So, I said create game. Has it created the game?
You have to, at the bottom right, confirm joining faction or whatever.
Creating game. Oh. So now
they've made this part more difficult than any other game.
So now
so there's I see 2 invites.
Yeah, I accidentally made 2 invites. Let me just kill one of them. All right, so there should be 1 invite for each of you now. So we're waiting.
We see it where?
I think in just the main online games screen.
You'll have our name in it.
Yeah, just go to one of the sub-menus and then just back. You should see the game there.
Yeah. Go to the play online screen.
Is this set for 30 minutes? Or I thought it went by rounds.
No, it's 30 minutes per... You have 30 minutes to take your turn once your turn comes up.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
this is going to be a long show.
No.
Well, I mean, I don't think we're going to take that long.
We're not going to take
taking that long. It's just
giving you that long.
It's giving you that long because this game is multi-platform.
And you could do asynchronous turns.
If you want to play on your tablet, you can play on your tablet and then take your next turn on the PC if you're back at your PC. So that works out pretty well.
Okay, so it still says waiting for player.
Well, who?
I don't know. I'm not even in the game yet. It still says, I'm still just on the online game screen saying waiting for player.
Do you have to join your own damn game?
I didn't.
Oh, you have to hit confirm and then the faction bullshit. Jesus. What do I have to hit here? Which faction? City Guard?
It's just the color you're going to play. It's actually not related to anything else. It's just the color you're going to be for the game. Yeah.
It's fucking important. All right.
Launch game.
No, what's actually important is the lord that you play, because that is considered secret.
Oh.
And it determines what kind of secret goals you have. There we go. Okay, round 1 shows up. I'm first up.
I'm not even fucking in it. What the fuck?
I think you have to
check the menu again. It should bring up your turn when your turn comes up.
Oh, here it is.
So
now
how do you choose a lord, or does it choose it for you?
I think it's random.
Okay.
Lords are always given out randomly. Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's giving out all of our quest cards.
All of our quests.
Intrigue cards.
Spaz is first. Whoa! I forgot. Oh, this parallax thing is weird. Whoa!
Okay, so let's just take a breather real quick and take a look at some things.
Right. So Spaz, who has the most experience with this game? Is it you, Spaz? I'm guessing it's.
Both Hunter and I have played a lot.
Okay.
So either one of us could easily explain.
Hunter, why don't you dive in and explain like what these symbols mean and whatnot?
Okay. So, at the very tippity top, you'll see there's the 3 other players besides yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows you that each player has 2 agents available to them. So we each start off with 2 agents. And then by round, I think 4 or 5, we'll get a 3rd agent to utilize in the game. Now, on the left-hand side or the right-hand side of the screen, depending on what your character is, you'll notice the gold square. That gold square with the hole in the center is your currency. And then the white, gold, black, and purple are the different types of adventurers that you'll need to complete quests.
Right.
Below that is the quest cards themselves. Now, depending on who your Lord is, you'll want to complete whatever type of quests that are on there. Now, don't tell anybody else who your Lord is or what kind of quest you're trying to complete. That's for you to know and everybody else to figure out at the end of the game.
Yeah, there are ways to actually see what Lord people have taken, but you don't want to reveal yourself if you can help it, because then people will try to block you off with taking the quests you need.
Yeah.
Yes. So then below that are intrigue cards. Now, the only time you can play an intrigue card is if you go to Waterdeep Harbor, and there's 3 spots at Waterdeep Harbor, and that's when you can play an intrigue card. Completed quests go down at the bottom there, and the more victory points that you have at the end of the game, it makes you the winner. Now, each person's turn, they get the opportunity to place their agent in a different spot on the board. If you'll also often get cards that let you utilize another spot that a player is already on, so that's an advantage to have. And then there's the castle Waterdeep. There is an important one to remember, because whoever lands there gets the castle piece, which means you get to go first on the next round. That can play to your advantage really, really well. And then last but not least, for every 2 pieces of gold you have at the end, you'll get a victory point. And then for every adventure that you have in your stockpile at the end of the game, also grants you a victory point. So those are things to remember towards the end of the game. Do you guys have any questions?
I'll just add to that real quick.
Yep.
Buildings you can buy here at the Builders Hall. And of course, you see there's only one spot there. So whoever places it and pays the gold cost can buy one of those buildings and put it in play. There are a couple other ways to get buildings out, and you can have up to 9 of them. You personally can have up to 9 of them in play. But each of those, when you buy it, also, well, many of them will have victory points associated with it. Right. And there's an owner bonus. So whoever uses it, the owner gets a bonus too.
Mm. Okay. And so this is a game of intrigue, and trying to get points and denying the other people points.
So as you can see at the top, the Gray Hands, which is special because he's got the little castle symbol over top of his player piece there, so he goes first, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, you can also click on one of the other names at the top, and you can see, because it's public information, how much cash they have and what adventurers they have in their pile.
Oh, that means Jim's going last. I see. Okay.
That's for the best. Does someone have a rooster? What's happening?
What?
That's me.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just...
That was your phone.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go. The clock hasn't started. That's interesting.
I think
the clock doesn't start until your turn comes up. Mine is going.
Sorry, I wasted your time. Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time.
Oh, it's my turn? Is it?
Yeah, I forgot that one.
I guess it is my turn.
No, it's not. It shouldn't be your turn yet.
Yeah, he's highlighted.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Holy shit, you only put 1 agent down, though.
Damn it. If I recall in this early game, that's all you get is 1 agent.
No, we get 2. We have 2.
Oh, but you can only put down one.
I chose not to place my second agent.
Oh, interesting.
Why did you do that? Was that an accident?
Reasons.
Okay. All right. No, that's cool.
So it is an option, and it's not that you necessarily have to do that, but if you have agents left at the end of the round, you can still place them.
I cannot.
Sometimes you want to wait and see what other people do. Basically,
You see, I didn't realize you could do that unless you were at Waterdeep Harbor.
Oh, I can't.
Well, that's a different case. Waterdeep Harbor is kind of unusual. If you place there, let's say you place it in the one spot, at the very end of the round, you'll have that agent picked up and can then place theirs. Then whoever placed on spot 2 then gets a spot to play, and then 3 and so on.
Right, you get to reassign at the end of the round if you go.
Yeah, but only from those 3.
Right, that's what I mean.
Well, I'm not able to play 2 agents. I can only play 1 for some reason. So I'm just gonna,
Okay, this is a bizarre version of doing this. It's only letting us do 1 agent at a time, and I do not get this.
That's how I learned to play. Just through the tutorial, I can only do 1 agent at a time. Is there a way you can change?
I'm gonna need to go back to my rule book because my understanding is you place all your agents during your turn. Now, unless I've been playing the game like wrong the entire time.
No, you're supposed to alternate because in this version you have, if you're just playing against one other AI, for example, you have all of your agents at once, but you can still only place them one at a time.
That's just an ass backwards way of doing it that I've always done it.
But then also consider it is worker placement. If you could place all of them at once every time, you could essentially say block off 2 spots of Waterdeep and nobody else would get a chance.
Wait a second, what just happened?
I don't know.
That's your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, by the way, if your turn is up and you aren't sure that you want to confirm that action, you can hit the red button in the bottom left, and it'll cancel everything you did.
Is what's throwing me off.
The big red button. That will actually cancel that action, so that unless you're committed to it, like you drew a quest, you took the quest, and then a new one was drawn, then you're committed to that action regardless of what you want to do.
So fucking weird. This is just so wholly different. I need to go get my physical board copy and find out.
Oh,
you got time.
Oh, you played the physical version. Wow.
Yeah, I've been playing the physical version for like the last 3 years.
Oh my
I'll be right
God.
back. That's why I'm confused by this.
Oh,
So I'll be right back.
Okay.
So if one of you guys went somewhere, then I can't go to the same building, right?
Right.
So
Usually that's the case.
Yeah,
there are a few exceptions.
Yeah,
Wow.
but this round, if they're usually in that round, if there's a agent there, you cannot go there. Usually.
Yeah, there are some cards that'll say you can use this place if someone else is there, as if you had placed your own token there, your worker there.
Okay. So, like, the quests that I have, the shit that I need, you guys have already occupied. So,
Well, for
just skip my turn.
for this round, there are
Right.
other things.
So
you
I
can,
just skip
Right.
my
So
turn.
there's 2 things you can do with this. If the stuff that you need can't be taken, you look at the quests that are up above Cliffwatch Inn.
Uh-huh.
Those 4 quests anyone can take if they land on there's 3 spaces there. The 2 left ones will give you either 2 gold and a quest, or a quest and a card, and you can take one of the open ones that are in that gallery.
yeah.
The 3rd space allows you to burn all 4 of those quests, remove them from the game, and then 4 new ones take the place, and then you can take from one of those.
Which is great if you want to deny someone, like, there's 3 Arcana quests. I could use Arcana. No, you can't. Reset.
Right. That's the other part of it.
Yeah.
So
God damn it.
So
Yeah.
maybe you can consider, well, maybe I can't go for this, but maybe I can start on something else that's easier.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that was my thing.
Yeah, I think it wants you to focus on the quests, but not like so much that you don't see the other opportunities on the board.
Right. And since the quests always change as
Mm-hmm.
people draw them,
yeah,
it can change how you want to play entirely.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of getting it. Wow, guys. I'm getting it. It's kind of clicking. It's a board game and it's clicking. It's crazy. Ooh, ambient sounds.
So it's your turn, right, Spaz?
Yep.
Okay, so this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the rulebook for the physical copy that I have.
Yeah.
And the verbiage is confusing because it says each player takes turns one at a time, starting with the player that ends the first player marker and proceeds to that player's left. During your turn, if you have agents available to assign, you take one or both of the following actions. Assign agent, complete quest. So,
assign an agent, one agent.
Well, it says assign agent. It doesn't say an agent. It just assign agent, complete a quest.
Well, it's possible to complete a quest without putting down an agent.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have agents left
in your pool, you assign one of them. To assign an agent, place it in an unoccupied action space of the building, whether a basic building or one that has been put into play. You cannot place an agent on an action space that contains another agent or on buildings that are not yet in play. When you assign unless there's a specific card that lets you do that. When you assign an agent, follow the instructions for that action space, blah, blah, blah. You cannot choose to pass your turn. If you have agents available, you must assign one of them.
Okay.
I've just never done it, and we've just always done it. Each player just takes their agent and goes.
It's supposed to be one. It's supposed to be one.
Well,
yeah.
I guess I've been playing by house rules this entire
That's what I was going to say. House ruling it rather than wrong.
Nothing wrong with house rules if you're having fun.
I mean, if you've been playing it that way and everybody's had a fun time, then it's not really a bad thing.
Yeah, it's nothing bad with that at all.
Oh. Stupid.
You know, part of it is we're not playing a long game.
Dumb
because
game.
we'd have more agents to place if we did it that way.
Because it'd be a bigger board, right? There'd be more places to put
With
agents,
the expansions, there's actually 6 total spaces that you can have. And then, in addition to that, whatever buildings are in play, because that adds more spaces.
Right.
Wow,
Gets kind of crazy.
Well, I
this changes my outlook of this game completely, and I've been playing this shit for years, and I've never played it like this before.
Does it change it for the better or for the worse?
It changes it for the different.
Oh, okay. That's totally fine. Oh, I like how our agents are different
I wouldn't
colors.
say it's better or worse. It just changes the dynamic and how I think through my strategy. That's all.
I like how our agents are colored so we can easily see who's where. That's pretty nifty.
Yeah, and if you need a refresher as to which lord you're playing, you can click on your own portrait in the top left. What's also cool is if a card has revealed someone else's lord, and it's been revealed to everyone, then you can click on it, and instead of seeing a masked lord, you'll see the actual character, and you can see what their goals are.
Oh, I like how you can pan around the board. It's nice art.
So, like, the only things that are open is Waterdeep Harbor. There's 2 things in the inn or the Builder's Hall.
Yeah,
like,
but
when does somebody's stuff get out of a place that they're at?
the next round, I think?
At the end of the round, then all the agents get pulled back to their owners, and then all these spaces are emptied.
Okay, so I am playing a second agent, but it's like you play one and then you play a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can use at
Sure.
Waterdeep, intrigue cards can be really fun.
Yeah.
Don't ignore your intrigue cards. Just because you can't do a quest right away or whatever, doesn't mean you can't fuck up someone else's day.
Right. One of the nicest things you can do with intrigue cards when you play them are mandatory quests. You give them to another player, and they have to complete that quest before they can complete any of the other plot quests.
Which
that
is
the big one.
It's the gift that keeps on
Which is
giving.
just so evil. I love that. It's just so, like, here, boom, fuck off. Wait, I have a mandatory quest. How'd I get that? Shit.
So you have the mandatory quest as a card you can give.
Oh, I see.
If it's in your intrigue cards, then it's something you can give
Oh,
to
it's not
someone
something I
else.
have. It's something I can give. I see.
It would show up in your quest list if it was given to you.
Oh, I was getting confused. All right.
And Jim is on the board with 1 victory point.
Motherfuck. Well done, sir.
I just built a building.
You still need to
First blood.
confirm your turn.
First blood.
Oh, I thought I'd confirmed it once. I guess I had to confirm it twice.
This one thing about this game is it does give you multiple opportunities to confirm, and the reason for that is because sometimes you put out a building and then you still have a quest you can complete. But you may not want to do that yet, so you just end your turn instead of completing the quest. Because maybe you have a better quest you're saving up for. It also gives you the chance to look over your intrigue cards, maybe kind of plot out what you want to do next.
Mm-hmm.
And just so you guys know, one fun strategy is rather than take Castle Waterdeep directly and waste an opportunity on it, you can jump to Waterdeep Harbor, and then at the end of the round, when you have the opportunity to replace agents, if nobody else has taken Waterdeep, you can jump on it.
What is this?
So you see that building in play that Jim put out. If one of us lands on it,
Mm-hmm.
we get 1 priest, and we get to take one of the face-up quests.
Oh.
But Jim will get, as a reward, 2 gold. If he
Ah.
lands on it, he doesn't get the owner bonus, but he effectively would get extra money as a tax.
Right. Well, while you're doing that, I should set up the wheel for next week. Spaz, what was that game I gifted you? The car game? Something Carnage? Something Gas Guzzlers. There it is. I'm just gonna make sure that's on the.
Sorry, what was that?
No, I gifted you that car game so we could do it on a Thursday, and I just wanted to make sure I got the name. Like Gas Guzzlers or something?
Oh, yes. Gas Guzzlers Extreme.
Yeah, which is the actual racing part of it, not so great. But if you have the expansion that's got the zombie shit, that's the best.
I thought the car combat was fairly fun. We've never done
Like the
multiplayer.
zombie stuff.
Not yet. No, I've not actually.
Yeah, just do the zombie stuff. It's basically an arena where you fight the other cars, but there's also zombies.
Hmm.
And very aggressive zombies, and it's like playing Left 4 Dead with cars.
Okay, back to you, Ryan.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So many choices.
It's one thing I love about this game.
Yeah, no, I'm actually, I might like this more than Star Realms, actually, because
Wow.
I know. I really like this.
Well, worker placement is fun because it's very deterministic. Yes, there's some randomness with the quests that come up and intrigue cards and what quests you have to play around with, plus your own lord, which can change your entire strategy. But it's not like you're hanging on the roll of a die.
Right. I mean, there is some randomness in the cards, but you still have a kind of, I want to choose that card, blah, blah, blah. So, oh, shit. Sorry. I thought This hitting the green button twice thing is throwing me off.
It's just to make sure you have the opportunity to, if you have a quest.
I totally understand it. It just throws me off.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Okay. Ow. Was that repel squirrels? Repel sea wraiths. Ooh. That looks fun. Nice art, too. Hey, this Skullduggery card has Jim's face on it. His character face. It's the same face. It's with the chin pubes. Right there. How do I get... Oh. Whoa! Jim with the only victory points on the board so far. My goodness.
I'm using the power of ignorance.
I'm sure that'll change once we start turning in quests.
So it never changes up what order we go in, right? So I'm always last.
It only changes who starts the round, because our order, it's like if you were, play passes to the left.
That's what I mean. It's random who starts the round or what?
It's random. It's not random who starts the round. It depends on who has the starting token at the beginning, which it can change depending on who lands on Castle Waterdeep. So the order of the people always stays the same, but who starts can change. So, like next round, currently I'm set to start, which means you'll actually go second.
Oh.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I actually went last in the round.
Wow.
I did complete a quest, though. So
yeah,
nice.
No, good job. I have not completed one yet. Damn it. I was going to take
Now, what's interesting is some of the lords will actually have really, really different secret goals. Like one of them has a bonus for every building that they own. And they'll get 4 victory points for every building they own. Mm-hmm. There's another one that has a bonus given to them for how many mandatory quests they've completed, which means other people have to give them to them.
Oh boy, that's a good time.
All right, back to Spaz.
Indeed. Now, what you'll see with this turn is I got to use one of the ongoing abilities from the quest I completed in order to change one of my warriors into a priest.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if you have me selected and you look at my completed quests, you can actually see what powers, if there are any, that are granted by it.
Oh, I see. Once per round, whenever you take an action that provides any blah blah, you can also replace blah blah with blah blah. Neat.
Well, there aren't too many spaces that provide priests. There's only the plinth normally, and then whatever buildings grant them. So being able to convert one type into another is actually really powerful.
Yeah.
Back to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Is there like a gong that plays when it's your turn? There should be. That'd be a good idea, or something like that. Wasn't there another game that did that? Like, wasn't there? A game?
with Star Realms, it does that.
Yeah, I really like that. I don't think this game does anything like that. So if you all...
your portrait will highlight though.
Right, but if you all tab out to talk to someone to set up wheel decide, for example, then you might not know it's your turn until one of your co-hosts says something.
Who are we waiting on?
Spaz.
Yeah, not a lot of options left on the board right now.
Spaz, step away for a second.
Oh, we
No,
did?
I'm actually trying to confirm my turn.
Oh.
Are you having technical difficulties? Oh.
There, now it worked. For some reason, it wasn't confirming. Back to you, Brian.
Now look at him. Now look at me.
It may be because of the turn that I was taking. I was able to select from 4 types of things to take, and it needed to sync that.
Who'd you play that on? You played that on Jim. Interesting. Well, shitty.
So I have to deal with the utility or the
mandatory
quest
shit.
first.
Yeah. But every mandatory quest does give a reward. Sometimes it's a card.
So if I have intrigue cards, that's ones that are played on me, not that I'm going to play on somebody else, right?
If you have intrigue cards, some of them affect other players.
Well, I'm saying I have to deal with them if there's anything in that tray. I got to deal with that before I...
If you're given a mandatory quest, it'll show up in your quest tray.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So if you have mandatory quests that are in your intrigue pile, that means you can give them to other players when you play a card.
Gotcha.
Everyone's got victory points except me. That's par for the course. Mike is asking, is Waterdeep the big city in Forgotten Realms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, Mike. My knowledge of D&D is... I played Baldur's Gate. Some Neverwinter Nights.
If I remember correctly, when in the game Eye of the Beholder, you're actually in the sewers underneath Waterdeep.
Oh,
I remember correctly.
I was not into role-playing games when that game came out, so I've never played it.
It's a party-based dungeon crawler.
Yeah, from
sewer crawler.
early 90s, right? Early mid-90s? Yeah, long time ago.
So now each of us gets a choice.
Huh?
Because of this card. We get to choose. So the bottom area here represents what color we get to take. And we can choose one of the colors, we confirm it, and then that shows up in our inventory. And then we can see what other people chose too.
Oh.
Cool, huh?
That is pretty
There are a lot of cards like that.
Mike says it's a jumble between that and Dragonlance. Yeah, that's fair. Man, we've been binging on Star Trek The Next Generation, and I can hear Nicole listening to it out there. It's because of that greatest...
You still need to confirm your turn, Jim.
How can you see that?
No, it was me. Now it's in him.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So I have to place an agent first, and then I can do the quest, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You mean complete a quest?
Yep.
Yeah, if he's got the resources to complete it.
Oh, okay. You have to place an agent before you can place the... Okay.
Yes, because it may give you the resources you need to complete that particular quest.
Oh, I see.
And with mandatory quests, they have to be completed before any other type of quest.
I see. I see.
Now, you also notice that building, the Weymouth, that Jim's got. And every round, it gets 3 more victory points on it. So that just keeps stacking up and stacking up and stacking up. So whoever lands on it will get that bounty. But Jim also gets 2 victory points if someone else lands on it. So, yeah, something to consider.
So what? It's just to land on it. You get 6 victory points just because you landed on it.
I think.
Don't you have every round it gets 3 more victory points added to the pot.
Yeah.
Right.
And then,
so you wait. So it's kind of like a game of chicken. Like who's going to wait long enough to grab that thing?
Exactly. And it's going to get 3 every round, and only one person can land on it in a round. So,
well, it's not going to get 3 every round. It's going to get 1 each, 3 total victory points.
No, it gets every round. It gets 3 victory points placed on it. So 3 more time, 3 more next round, and so on and so forth.
On which one?
The Weymouth.
On the Weymouth.
Oh, gotcha. Never mind. I'm dumb. Sorry.
No stress.
Jesus.
I completed a quest that's worth no victory points, but it has a nice ability on it, so hell yeah.
Nice.
Back to you, Brian.
Right.
So basically, we get 2 turns per round.
Yeah.
God, that changes the dynamic a lot.
When you're playing with the expansion, it's a little different.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, when I was playing it where we'd place both agents and then we could complete 1 quest, now it's like you have an opportunity to actually complete 2 quests.
Yeah.
That changes things a lot.
finally. Oh, okay.
So there's nothing that generates a lot of orange blocks.
There are buildings that do. You
Oh.
just have to get lucky enough to do that. Or certain quests, like the piety quest that's up in there right now, as part of a reward, you get 1 orange out of it. It's not great, but
It's funny. You have to spend 2 to get,
right. I mean, you get something back out of it. There are a good variety of quests, though.
Yeah.
And even if it doesn't necessarily match what your secret goals are, sometimes you want to complete a quest that is not of that type, just so you can use its ability.
Or get 25 rewards.
Or get the high victory point. Yeah, that's the other option.
Yeah, once per round, you can assign 1 space to a containing opponent's blah, blah, blah.
So if, say, for example, I had that one and I wanted to place on Smuggler's Dock, even though there's an agent already there, I would be able to do that.
Right. That's pretty awesome. What's that other game that this is reminding me of? Anti-Hero?
Yes.
Is that good?
Anti-Hero is fun. I like it.
Yeah, maybe I'll get that in the next sale.
This game also has some elements that are similar to Solar Settlers, which we
which Solar Settlers is so great. Oh my god. It's a shame that doesn't have multiplayer. Oh my god, can you imagine?
It fits well with the theme, though. That it's
Right.
not
No, I totally get it. It's great for solitaire, but like if the next version had multiplayer, damn. Because hopefully there'll be a Solar Settlers too. Because that game was amazing.
I certainly hope so.
That game was amazing. I had to play some of his other games too. At some point. I like how placing down the buildings gives you more options to place agents too.
Indeed.
Well, it's going to come in real handy in this next round.
Yeah, because
we're going to get another agent.
Right. At round
that's
5,
right.
everybody gets another agent to place.
That's right.
So, is this? No. I have a piety quest. It requires 2 white, an orange, and a black.
Mm-hmm.
And I have 2 white, an orange, and a black.
Mandatory quest?
Yeah,
No.
you got to fix your mandatory quest first.
But I don't have a mandatory.
Check in your quest. It'll
I'm looking at them. I got 4, and none of them are mandatory.
I see.
Because the
Did
other
you already
ones would
do
be
the
dark.
one? Did you already do the mandatory?
Yeah.
Oh.
I see 3.
Oh, maybe that's the deal.
I see. Oh, now you have 4. But
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, don't you have to place the worker before you can complete the quest?
You have to do the agent first and then complete the quest.
Yeah.
That would be why, yeah.
No, it wasn't the agent. It was I had to hit confirm, and then it would let me do the quest. So it was confirming something fucking else. I don't know. I'm scared to hit confirm because then it's like, is that the end of my turn? I don't know.
No, it'll actually read at the top of the game. It'll tell you what the current thing you're confirming is, whether it's end your turn or confirm the action. So if you're confirming, you're not ending your turn.
Okay.
Damn.
So what's the point total that you have to get?
There's no set point total. It's whoever has the most wins.
At the end of
we're going through 8 rounds, and at the end of 8 rounds, whoever has the most wins.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you probably have an end your turn.
Yeah, I think you have to hit end
confirmation.
turn. I think you have to hit end turn, Jim. There you go.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, it might make sense to have like automatic end turn when I have nothing left to do, but I think people would be like, "No, wait, I'm not done yet."
Well, it's just like I'd already hit that thing like 3 times that turn.
I know.
Stop.
It's because every action, it gives you time to think between confirming actions. On the other hand, it's a little bit... I mean, sometimes you'll screw up, though, and you'll want to not do that.
Oh. Now 3 agents. Oh my god. Who played the plot quest? Oh.
I had to do my start of the round action, which is at the start of every round, I can choose one adventurer from the supply of any color and then add it to my tavern.
Right. Jesus Christ. I can hear the whatever my wife is watching from the other room with the doors closed. Oh boy.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay. Zippity doo-dah. Zippity a. Oh, wrong thing. Wait, why? I want to put it there. Why can't I put it there? There we go. Oh my, what a wonderful day. I'm not expecting to win. I'm just expecting to have fun. I thought I ended my turn. Goddamn green button. Okay.
Easy way to tell. If you can see text right up above the quest and Cliffwatch Inn, then you know you still have something left to do.
Oh.
Oh, and the game timer actually is like a clock timer for chess. You have a limited amount of time to make all of your moves for the game.
Oh, shit. Oh, is that what that is?
I was noticing that earlier,
yeah,
too.
Mine's down to 17 minutes, which is fine. I mean, it's not like it's going to take me that long to finish up the game.
Right. Damn.
Nicely done.
Well done. One thing I also like about this is there's a set number of rounds as well. So it's not like, oh my god, how much longer? This is going to go on forever. But it's not.
No, this version does not take all that long to play. Even when you're playing a long game, it can take an hour for like 4 people.
Which for me is perfect. Oh boy.
I have a feeling I know what quest Jim has there, or what person he had.
I have a guess of that as well.
Oh, you guys are tied.
Yeah, does it influence which quests I get or
No.
something?
No, it's just your hidden goals. It's just because Hunter and I have played a lot.
I don't even know what my hidden goals are, so like where would they be?
Click on your avatar.
That's for you. Oh, I see. Oh, so I could just do that any old time, huh? If I had this stuff.
Right.
Really?
Right.
Oh.
It's something that it doesn't necessarily mean you have to go that route, but it's going to give you more bonus points if you do.
Oh no, wait, that's my completed quest. What?
So
where is my
center of your portrait? The center of your portrait on the top left.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see. Gotcha.
And so that will influence what bonus point you'll get, but not necessarily how you play the game, because you can totally go against whatever that is, ignore it completely, and still win because you've just done well enough.
Gotcha.
Dear God. So, side note, guys, I'm definitely keeping this router that they sent me because
cool.
On Tuesday's show, didn't drop one frame. And tonight, so far, not one frame dropped. That's amazing, you guys.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
Were you using the provided router from the ISP before?
Yeah.
Or did you have your?
Yeah, I was just using the modem.
Well, that would do it.
I was just using the modem as a router. I didn't know any better. I didn't want to spend any extra money if I didn't feel the need to.
Well, now you know differently.
Well, now I do.
No. Do you feel a need? Yes.
I just didn't think they'd send me one. I'm small.
I've got like a $250 router at my house.
Dude, this one's $400.
Did you ask them to send it to you? Or
I filled out a survey. They said, "Hey,
it's like this gaming router, isn't it?"
It's a Nighthawk gaming router. That's what they call it, a Nighthawk Netgear gaming router. It's like $300, and I just filled a survey. They're like, hey, if you want a chance to try and review this router and this switch, fill out this survey. And you have to give them your YouTube channel and everything. And I'm just like, they're not going to send me anything. I'm a little guy. They're not going to send me anything. 2 weeks later, I get this big box. I'm like, oh, okay, they sent me things.
God damn, that is a $299 router. Wow.
Yeah.
So they have an $89 one.
It's really nice. So now I have to call the Spectrum and say, put your modem in bridge mode, please. It's my turn. Okay. Stuff to do. So
you have to give me the link to that survey so that I can also scam one. I will review it. I don't even have it, and I know I love it. Come on, guys.
It's
send it.
I'm just really impressed.
I got a nice an Asus that's got tomato on it, but they don't really upkeep the tomato firmware so much anymore.
Dude, you know what I've noticed? A lot of those third-party firmwares aren't getting kept up to speed as much as they used to.
I forget which one this has.
If they give a shit left the building or what.
Yeah, I don't know, but I've been checking it out because the newer Linksys ones were specifically designed to be legal to put third-party firmware on it. They're like, yeah, this is the first time we're doing this. You can let
nobody's making a DWRT for it.
Nobody. There is some out there, but it's all super beta.
God, tough choices. Very, very tough choices.
Well, you can get an easy 9 just from landing on the Weymouth.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just really impressed how stable this connection is now. The real test will be the 3-hour Eve stream we do on Sunday, but I mean,
yeah, get your lasers ready.
Get your mining
lasers. FYI.
Gonna do all the mining, but
well, we're gonna do a lot of it. I'll tell you that much right now.
I'm telling you, we should try and do one of those 12-minute mining challenges.
No.
Oh,
We have a moon. We have a moon rock, man.
Okay. Ooh.
Problem is though, is I might be a couple minutes late on Sunday.
That's fine.
We'll just have to see.
That's fine.
But Jim's seen it. He saw the big tractor being plummeted in the other day.
Ooh.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. But it won't let me end the turn. Why?
It's on Spaz's turn, it looks like.
Oh, it did end the turn. I'm so used to having to confirm it 5 times.
And now,
Spaz! So bad.
What just happened?
I gave Jim a miniature request.
Oh. Cold. Ice cold.
So Brian, did you see the new version of Mount Your Friends is coming out? It's in 3D. Totally upgraded. I hope you can play it in VR too.
By the way, it is your turn, Brian.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to decide
whether or not you're going to buy Mount Your Friends too.
Yeah, it's a.
I'll buy it for you. That's fine. But you have to finish General Jousting first, the single player campaign. Adventure mode. What an adventure it is. Have you even seen it? The adventure mode? It's adorable. Seriously, like you look at it and you just be like, I can't even believe that this is happening. Because it's a story. It's like it's an actual adventure game. You have to run around and solve puzzles.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, excuse me.
You still have one agent to place, Brian.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Well, you only have a couple spots to pick from.
I know. I don't know. I got so many choices. I don't know what to do. Oh, boy.
Go for the easy 9.
Okay.
When did you turn into a talking teddy bear?
I've been listening to a lot of The Dollop, and
I have no idea what that is. It's
a podcast. It's a podcast. It's a podcast.
Sour cream podcast.
And whenever they do like stories, it's a podcast about American history. And whenever they do stories from like the late 1800s or early 1900s, one of the guys does like a newsboys type voice, you know, like, oh gee, mister, you know. So that's what I have in my head right now. Oh. Okay. I guess things just happened. So take something from the supply and place it in your tavern. What are you placing in your tavern?
I took an adventurer
in the box.
Oh, the adventurer is what? The yellow one? The orange one?
No, the adventurers are the 4 colors: the priests, the warriors, the rogues, and mages that you can choose from.
Oh, right. So we're in season 7 of Star Trek: The Next Generation. We're getting close to Masks. And then Sub Rosa. And we're not skipping anything. So we're going to actually watch these things. Oh, it's my turn. It's me. It's a me. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
That quest I completed gives me the lieutenant, which is an extra agent.
Oh, nice.
Or the ambassador. I want the ambassador.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
you get
Mr.
the ambassador
Ambassador.
from a building, and then whoever lands on that gets the ambassador.
Hello, Arc Esoteric over on YouTube. How are you? Things are getting tense. We're running out of time and rounds. I like how fast this plays because you have only a certain amount of decisions you can make.
Yeah, and every choice matters.
Can you
That's
play,
one thing I like about worker placement is every choice matters.
Can you play this locally?
Oh yeah.
That's a thought then. I'll have to see if this can work over the Steam link. This could definitely be a great game night game.
Oh, it already is. I mean, not just for the tabletop, but the fact that you can do local play and have the other people assigned as players, and then you just go through whoever controls the mouse to
Exactly.
stuff.
Exactly. So I'm gonna have to test it on the Steam link, see if it works on the TV. Oh no, I dropped a couple of frames. Damn it. I'm sending the router back. It's a piece of garbage. No, it only dropped 18. Like, that ain't bad. Yes, Arc
Well, that
Esoteric.
time,
Yes.
it fucking ended my turn instead of letting me.
I think, like, it depends if you just place an agent, then it's just the one click to end your turn.
Yeah, but I had a quest I could do. So
Now, what it'll do is it'll open up the quest log if you've got it, a quest you can do,
and then you can
it'll
drag it.
highlight it.
Oh, they didn't highlight it hard enough.
I guess not.
Well, I mean, it was like I was looking at it, like the mandatory that you shafted me with, and I specifically landed where I did, so I would get the guy that I could do that quest, and then refund.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised it lets you continue, even though you could have done that. That's oh well.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it should be like, pop the fucking quest up. Like you can do this, right?
That's why it opens the tray if it's not already open.
But it was already open. That's the problem.
Then that's on you.
Because I was staring at it.
Yeah, that's why I leave my tray closed most of the time. So then when it pops open, it's like, oh, hello.
As soon as I get done clicking that green button, I'm clicking you. Oh shit.
And yes, Arc Esoteric, it is almost the weekend. Thank fucking Christ. It's been a short week, but it's felt like the longest fucking week. Oh, it's my turn. Fuck. I got things to do. What can I do? I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christmas. Mike says, so this is nothing like Dungeons and Dragons, just so you know. Yeah, no, I know Dungeons and Dragons is a pen and paper role-playing game.
Well, there's no dungeons, but the game is Dragon. So.
But unk. But yeah, D&D is one of the few pen and paper systems I haven't played. Like I've played so many others, but just not D&D.
This complements Mining and Eve really well because I can play both at once.
Dragon Tower. Dun dun dun.
Me again.
Totally could have completed a quest and I didn't.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking UI.
Fuck. Shit.
Why is it you guys are always on the orange guys and I want to be on the orange guys?
That's because those orange guys are important.
You know, there's this thing called Castle Waterdeep, and if you put your piece there, you'll go first next time, and you'll be able to fucking get orange guys.
That's pretty cool. All right, so I get a dingus for this. All right, it's not letting me do the quest. Pulling it up, doesn't have a complete under it, so I'm gonna click the thing. Oh, I got an arcane mishap. Now I can do it.
Yay!
I did it. Okay, so can I do anything else? Can I? No, because I need orange guys. You bitches.
Dang.
Back to you, Brian.
Boy. I just know how this is going to end. Somehow Spaz is going to come from behind and beat all of us. Just know how this is going to end. Because he uses strategery.
No, victory is not guaranteed. For anyone. It's anybody's game at this point. I think someone has a decision to make.
Oh, it's Hunter.
Process.
Okay.
Yeah, it really is anybody's game at this point, isn't it?
Now it's Jim's turn.
Jimmy.
Sure, I'll take all that money. Show me the money.
And that's probably all you can do. Excuse me. It's getting a little more tense now that we're only 2 rounds away from the end.
Indeed.
Excuse me. Ooh.
Back to you, Brian.
No. Two rounds until the end. Shit. Now you go first, Jim. So you can take that Field of Triumph that you wanted to last time. Or the Smuggler's Dock, which gets you even more of those orange guys. If the orange guys are what you want.
Yeah, so how does the Smuggler's Dock work? I spend 2 gold and I get all that?
No.
You
spend
get
2 gold
your
or you
choice
get-
of 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Choice of 4 of them, a total of 4.
Yeah, so you can
It'd be
have
like
So
2
it could
orange,
be-
2 black,
Yeah.
2...
three orange, 1 black, 4 orange. Yeah, so you can spend 2 coins to get those 4 for those things.
You can get all 4 orange if you want.
Yeah, which is I just did that. That's exactly what I just did to complete a quest.
I'm totally doing it. I do it.
Don't forget to hit the big shiny green button.
Okay, now I kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, once it starts clicking, you're like, ooh, the choices. The choices. So many options for me and for others.
Back to you.
Oh, to me? Oh, fuck Nuggetry.
So this is interesting. That router, the Nighthawk X65, lists as a feature that it's compatible with Amazon Alexa.
Oh, it's the
That's
XR.
like-
It's the XR 500. Actually, sorry.
Well, anyway, so this one, but why does it say that it's compatible with Alexa? Like, why?
I don't
would
know.
I care. Like, I could have a
Why
potato
would you-
router and Alexa will work.
Why would you?
Unless Alexa can talk to it.
Would you
Oh,
hook?
thanks.
Would you hook Alexa up to like an Ethernet cable? Like why? I don't know.
It was what brand? The R500, you said?
Yeah, it was the Nighthawk XR 500
It's your
Netgear.
turn, by the way, Brian.
Yeah. And I'm just figuring out my next moverino here.
So it's powered by Duma OS.
Yeah,
Which sounds like dumbass.
it is kind of.
So
It is kind of, it's interesting. It's got specific geo settings for games like World of Warcraft and shit where it'll find the closest server and route you to that server. It's kind of nutty. I don't think it has an EVE Online or a Lords of the Ring Online option.
One thing I love about this game is it's always tense. Always.
Yeah, it really is. Let me see what the options are. Like, what is it? Route. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, there's a Geo Filter, and I can add for any device, not just the PC, but whatever's connected to the router, even a cell phone apparently. But you can set up Quake, StarCraft, World of Warcraft, Battlefield, Call of Duty. Apparently it'll find the best servers for those specific games. Which is crazy.
I don't understand how the route would do that, though, because
how the router would do that? I don't either.
Yeah, I don't understand that because it's just going to deal with whatever the gateway gives it. It's not like it has a choice. It's not a BGP router. So, okay, whatever. Just believe.
Oh, my turn. Boinky doink. Huh. I have enough to complete this quest, yet it is not letting me complete this quest.
Have you played your 18 yet?
I did. I put it on the Dragon Tower, and it didn't give me an Intrigue card. Well, let's do this. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so now can I play the quest? Oh, there we go. Jeez, Louise. Thank you. Gosh, Areno. Okay, now there we go. Yeah, the UI is probably one of the weaker portions of this game. It's not bad. It's just
it takes getting used to.
It should just like be a different button if it actually ends your turn, as opposed to just to the next step.
I would agree with that. Yeah.
What the literal fuck? Okay, I'm pissed.
What?
Like, I could have completed that mandatory quest, but it would not let me. I placed my agent, I clicked the OK for it, and then, like, it didn't let me do anything else. This is really retarded.
And you did have enough of...
I'm done.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, it's just, like, it's really frustrating because, like, I put my thing on Plymouth, whatever, and it gave me the white piece, and so I clicked on my mandatory quest to see like what else if I needed anything. It didn't give me like a complete quest underneath the bottom of it. I was like, okay, well maybe I need to click the little green thing in the bottom corner. Click the green thing in the bottom corner. It's like it's Jim's turn.
Yep, the green thing will fucking burn you.
Okay, always check the text at the top above the quests, because it'll tell you what step you're on.
What step you're on?
Like, for me, assign an agent is what's showing there. It tells you what you're confirming if you're confirming something.
Oh. I don't know if I noticed any text. Yeah, it's fine.
It'll be a white text with a black background, and it'll be right above the quest when your turn is up.
Oh. Okay. Well, it's your turn.
Yeah.
And your options are kind of limited.
All right, now you should see that text I'm talking about.
Oh, right. It says assign an agent. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. The whole time. The whole time I didn't notice it. The whole time. Oh, geez.
It literally talks you through every step of your turn if you're not sure what you're doing.
Commit your decision. You may end your turn. Oh, it does say it right up there. I totally noticed it. No, I totally see it now. The whole time we've been playing, I never saw that. Jeez, fuck.
It's only the third or fourth time I've mentioned it.
I know, but
yeah,
I wasn't clear.
You don't see it when it's not your turn. So.
Not only that, but it wasn't like clear as to where it was. Like I thought you were talking about maybe it was over the green button, you know? Like I wasn't clear as to where it was. But now that I see it, it's like, oh yeah, shit. Let's give these a spectator mode. You can watch what other players are doing and like get an idea.
I'm sure there are plenty of replays you can watch.
Right. Oh, Jim and I are separated by 2 points. Huh, now that I know that thing's there, I think this game might make might feel a little more streamlined. Shit. I'm sorry, Spaz. I know you mentioned it, but like, yeah, you're right. When it's not your turn, it's like, oh, okay. I don't know where that is. I'm gonna forget. Oh crap! Are we on the last round? Are we about to start the last round? Oh shit!
Now it's last round.
Boom! Last round. Oh fuck! Oh, Spaz catching up. It's weird how the building cards kind of... Oh, you can scroll them up and down.
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's not super clear, but when you put your mouse over them, you can use your... Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah, you can just drag and drop, or not drag and drop, but drag and scroll.
Yeah. Okay, that's a neat little thing. Okay. It's like, how do you see all the thing? Oh.
You can also click on any of them to see them zoomed in. Always useful.
Right. Oh, okay. Assign an agent. Right. Dunk dunk. You man your turn. Bow bow. I kind of like how it goes from day to night on the board.
Yeah.
It's a nice little feature.
Now there is an option you can enable called Map Parallax. If you turn that on, you move the mouse cursor around.
Yeah.
The board has a 3D effect on it.
I saw that. It wasn't great. I turned it right off. I was like, ah.
Yeah, I played around with it a little bit too, but
yeah, it's like, stop doing that. Okay, we're done. It wasn't making me motion sick, but it was a little disorienting. Like, whoa.
That's fair. It's better on a tablet because it actually follows your finger when you're touching. Yeah.
Because you're moving the mouse. In this, you're just moving the mouse all the time, clicking on things and
exactly.
shit. And so it's following the mouse everywhere. It's like, ah! Stop it.
So the expansions, as mentioned earlier, they're great. They add 6 spots to the board by default. They add a bunch of quests, and then they add the corruption mechanic, which is where you can take a little bit of extra risk for the possibility of greater rewards. But corruption also has the effect of draining your victory points at the end of the game if you have any tokens of corruption. So there are ways to get rid of corruption and maybe get ahead, but then you still have to burn that off by the end of the game. So actually, I had one game against the AI, and I took no corruption. They took all of it. They had minus 60 victory points at the end of the game.
Damn.
Because it had so much corruption.
That's pretty awesome.
And I won that game too. I was in behind, but because I had minus 60, I won 130 something points to 90.
Jesus. That's great. They should add an option where you have even less than 30 minutes, like 15 minutes. That would make things really like, that'd be great.
For a game that has 4 people, with just 2, I'd say that would work out really well. But 4 people, it takes a little bit longer to plan out because you don't have as many options. You got more agents in play, and with more people, they can take away options you actually really want.
That's true.
Just FYI, it is your turn, Jim.
Wow, that was quick.
What else are you playing?
Told you I was mining an Eve.
All right.
Yeah, I have an entire bestower full of fiery kermite, which I'm going to fly down to Amar because I think if I reprocess it myself, I'm going to probably make less money than if I had just sold the ore. Maybe.
Do not know. I have not done much mining in Eve. It's kind of funny because it's the opposite of Jumpgate, which is all I did was mining.
Well, mining in
Sunday's gonna be fun. Trust me.
Oh, I believe you. I'm really looking forward to it.
Back to you, Brian.
Damn.
Touch your face, Spaz.
Shit. Shit, snacks. What is this? Oh, wow. This is a neat quest. Place a sleeper agent in Skullport. Whenever you play an intrigue card, you gain 2 victory points.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Jim, it's your turn. Jim?
Yeah, I'm looking for
okay,
what
okay.
I'm going to do.
Sorry. I thought you were clicking jump to next gate in Eve.
Okay, so I have 2 white and 1 purple, and I have a quest. Takes 2 white and 1 purple. But
Place agent.
commit my decision. Okay.
Yeah. And then it said...
Now
Then I
complete
get
the
an
quest.
intrigue card.
Now complete the quest.
Okay, there we go. It's just I don't trust that thing, you know.
No, I get it.
I totally understand. Shit, totally get it. Totally get it.
Oh, then I gotta pick another card. I don't think it so much matters.
Not really. We're on the last round, so it does not really matter. Nice. Shit, the Weymouth has no points left. That's great.
So my secret thing is that I get a bonus for each PvE or warfare quest that I do, and just by dumb luck, that's the only 4 quests that I've done. So that was nice.
That is often how it ends up working out. Just dumb luck.
Yeah, it's just like whatever quest I can do. Oh, yep, that's the one.
So I spun the wheel for next week's game, and an option I never would have even thought of came up. Delta Force Blackhawk Down.
Can't say I got that.
You don't, but Hunter and Spaz do. Which is crazy. I don't even know if that works. It's such an old game. Let me pick something else.
Yeah, that'll be a hard thing to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, might want to respin.
Hammerwatch? Yeah.
Hammerwatch is fun.
Yeah. So they just had the new Hammerwatch come out, it looks just like Hammerwatch, but apparently it's new Hammerwatch.
It's apparently new Hammerwatch.
It's like more roguelike Hammerwatch.
Hang on a second. Let's see if we all have this one.
What about the frickin' zombie game? I can't think of the name of. Dying Light.
Oh, Brian refunded that, so that's. The
really?
option.
Why was it like
Vertigo?
Hey, look, zombies. Dang
I got terrible vertigo with it.
You get to the spiders.
That's the first game I've ever had vertigo. So here's
what? Why don't I toss out Streets of Rogue?
Well,
as an option, since we kind of delayed that.
Well, or this option that came up with the thing is very interesting. Running with rifles.
Oh, we do love that. It's delicious.
Okay. That was a good time last time we did it.
Yeah, let's do running with rifles. Let's do that.
By the way, you still have your last agent.
Yeah. I was sorry. I was like waiting for you guys to. All right. I've done everything I can.
Spaz, you dirty dog.
Yeah, I still have one agent left to place.
What are you going to do with it?
It's a good question. Hell if I know.
yeah.
Well, taking an adventure.
I was going to say go to the Cliffwatch Inn and take a card. Take a quest card.
I was going to say either Tower of the Order or Spires of the Morning and get that's like a victory point right there.
Oh. Yeah, your options are very limited, Spaz. What are you going to do? What do you do?
Do something that gives me victory points. Land on the Hero's Garden.
Interesting.
And you still have one to place.
Spaz.
Interesting. Okay. Sure.
Brian.
Not that I could complete it, but I'm taking one anyway.
Confront the something. All right, now it determines.
So now it does a tally. So it's telling gold, then adventurers, then it reveals who they were, and then counts the points for that.
I like how I got Brienne.
I had a 20-point quest that I was sitting on, but I couldn't complete it.
Damn. Oh boy.
Super close game.
Damn. Good
Well
job,
done.
Jim.
Tied for third.
Shit. That was super close. Well done. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Okay, so
And that's not even including the expansions.
right.
My first chicken dinner. That's
We'll
amazing.
have to do that. We'll have to do the expansions next time, because I did just buy them.
Nice.
I gotta bounce fast, but I'll see you guys on Sunday.
See you on Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, folks, 9 a.m. Pacific time, we're going to be streaming Eve for a few hours. You are welcome to join us in the game or for the stream. If you want to join us in the game, you can learn about our corporation and where we're located and everything on the Steam forum. But you can always join us on the stream on the Discord or on whichever channel you choose to watch. That's, again, Sunday. This Sunday at 9 a.m. Next week on the podcast, we are going to go back to one of our best frenemies in space gaming, Elite Dangerous. We're actually going to be playing it while we talk about what we hate about it, because we have a lot to get off our chests. And then next Thursday, just through the spin of the wheel, we are going to be playing Running with Rifles, which apparently got an expansion at some point. I didn't even know that. It has a Pacific expansion. I don't know.
Yep.
So yeah,
It's the freeness.
we're going to be playing that next Thursday. So thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to our Patreon subscribers for helping make this possible. We love you, and we'll see you next time.